Hello everyone. Welcome to my bold and the beautiful news channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Before we dive into today's content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and show some love by giving this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers recap for Tuesday, October 15, uncovers that Trust Logan and Carter Walton chose to save their sprouting sentiment between them until further notice, yet they needed to pull separated when Steffy Forrester strolled in the plan office. Steffy said she could see what was happening here and accepted Trust was perseveringly barbecuing Carter about her line. After Steffy blamed expectation for pitching Expect the Future once more, a bothered expectation imagined that was valid. Trust said in the event that Steffy was searching for Edge Forrester, he wasn't there. Steffy demanded she knew where Edge was and uncovered that he was with Taylor Hayes. After Carter really tried to facilitate the strain among Trust and Steffy, he took off. Steffy recognized that Carter was Trust's companion and asked her not to harm that with consistent bullying about her line. Steffy likewise guided out what a resource Carter was toward the organization and said she didn't have any idea what they'd manage without him. Trust said she concurred with that 100%. Talk went to their moms once more, however Trust needed to have a go at putting the quarrel Brooke and Taylor began such an extremely long time prior to rest. Steffy conceded she didn't need their little girls growing up observing all the ill will. With respect to Taylor and Edge's bond, Steffy contended that her mother was a decent individual and wouldn't separate a relationship. All things considered, Steffy felt like Brooke Logan needed to acknowledge that Edge and Taylor would constantly be associated. Outside the precipitous house on Monday's B&B episode, Brooke kept on keeping an eye on Taylor and Edge. Inside, Chandra said Edge planned to help Taylor rebalance her heart chakra through the hand he'd put on her chest. After Chandra proposed a place that would assist with enacting things, Brooke murmured to herself and considered what they were going in there. At Chandra's asking, Taylor got in Edge's lap and investigated his eyes. This was a strong position since all Edge and Taylor's chakras were adjusted in a snapshot of extraordinary association. As Taylor began to cry, Edge teared up too and advised her that it was all right to feel. Taylor at last had the profound delivery that Chandra had made an expectation about before. While Brooke expanded outside, Taylor fell forward into Edge's hug and wailed as he gripped her firmly. A while later, Taylor apologized to Chandra for being so wary previously, yet Chandra wasn't insulted and simply believed her should keep doing awesome her messed up heart condition. When Chandra was gone, Taylor imparted a warm second to Edge and said thanks to him for all his assistance. Taylor didn't underestimate Edge and felt the amount he minded was an inconceivable gift, so they embraced before he left. After Edge left, Brooke entered from the kitchen entryway and faced Taylor about all that she recently saw. Brooke didn't have the foggiest idea what Taylor thought she was doing, yet she snapped that Taylor wouldn't pull off it. Taylor demanded it wasn't what Brooke thought and made sense of that Edge was assisting her arrangement with her wrecked heart disorder. When Brooke sneered over the news, she said Taylor must mess with her and accepted this was one more method for controlling Edge once again into her life. The intense and the delightful spoilers say Brooke will keep on feeling quite uncertain about Taylor's condition, so remain tuned for refreshes on Taylor's endeavor to persuade her. The bold and the beautiful spoilers uncover that Taylor Hayes will before long acknowledge Edge Forrester is correct about Steffy Forrester having the right to know reality. Taylor's mystery has previously created some mischief through all the most recent show at the Bluff House. Since Brooke Logan is uninformed on Taylor's medical problems, she's expecting to be the most terrible about the recuperating custom. As a matter of fact, it appears to be improper for Edge to be this near his ex in any unique situation. However, basically, there's a clinical justification for it. Edge believes should give his best for assist Taylor with recuperating from her wrecked heart disorder. When Brooke puts Taylor onto the max and tosses allegations her way, Taylor should make sense of her activities. That will undoubtedly prompt Taylor conceding her well-being troubles and demanding that Edge call a healer for her. Obviously, Taylor presumably won't have a right outlook on Brooke knowing reality while Steffi's actually unaware of everything going on. That could assume a part in why Taylor will choose to tell the truth to Steffi, who'll impart a close-to-home discussion to her on October 15. B&B spoilers say Taylor will admit her wrecked heart disorder, lastly gives Steffi reports on what she's facing. Maybe Taylor will disclose the entire story and concede this is vastly improved information than her underlying cardiovascular breakdown conclusion. All things being equal, Steffi will be profoundly worried for Taylor and appreciative that Edge has proactively been doing whatever it may take to help her. You can wager Steffi will think a heartfelt gathering with Edge is the genuine arrangement here. Steffi might demand Edge can't overlook Taylor's aggravation any longer and choose she's finished fighting the temptation to play intermediary. We could see Steffi start her most recent mission for Edge and Taylor to have another section together, one that assists Taylor with putting her misfortune behind her. In view of our B&B forecasts, Steffi's feelings will spill out over Taylor's heart condition, so not entirely settled to fix this by returning her with Edge. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Steffi will most likely have a significant conversation with Edge after Taylor's confirmation, so remain tuned to see her get-together tension. Taylor's secret has already stirred up some trouble through all the latest drama at the Cliff House. Since Brooke Logan is in the dark on Taylor's health issues, she's assuming the worst about the healing ritual. To be fair, it seems inappropriate for Ridge to be this close to his ex in any context, but at least there's a medical reason for it. Ridge wants to do everything he can to help Taylor recover from her broken heart syndrome. Once Brooke puts Taylor on full blast and throws accusations her way, Taylor will have to explain her actions. That'll most likely lead to Taylor admitting her health woes and insisting that Ridge called a healer for her. Of course, Taylor probably won't feel right about Brooke knowing the truth while Steffi's still out of the loop. That could play a role in why Taylor will decide to come clean to Steffi, who'll share an emotional conversation with her on October 15. B&B spoilers say Taylor will confess her broken heart syndrome and finally give Steffi updates on what she's up against. Perhaps Taylor will divulge the whole story and admit this is actually much better news than her initial heart failure diagnosis. Even so, Steffi will be deeply concerned for Taylor and grateful that Ridge has already been taking steps to support her. You can bet Steffi will think a romantic reunion with Ridge is the real solution here. Steffi may insist Ridge can't ignore Taylor's pain anymore and decide she's done resisting the urge to play matchmaker. We could see Steffi start her latest campaign for Ridge and Taylor to have a new chapter together, one that helps Taylor put her heartbreak behind her. Based on our B&B predictions, Steffi's emotions will pour out over Taylor's heart condition, so she'll be determined to fix this by putting her back with Ridge. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates.